All right, guys. So kind of like the video said, or title said, we're going to fix some stuff on the Falcon. Not a whole lot wrong with it. It's got a belt squeak, so we're going to go ahead and replace the serpentine belt, which I'm assuming is this original one. So yeah, let's get you guys set up, and then we'll get to swapping it. All right, so audio got fucked up on the last video, um, but like I said, we're chasing belt squeak. We chased or replaced this tensioner or idler right here, replaced the belt because again, it had so many cracks in it that the government would have took its kids away, and we replaced this bad boy down yonder. Um, was still squeaking to the point where I was like, ah, shit. Like, kind of sounded like a lifter. Um, got my handy dandy, got my little stethoscope. Um, Started poking around on the engine and could hear it like when I put it right here on the water pump. It's been running, so that shit is hot. I'm also chasing an AC thing, which is why the caps are off over there and down yonder. All right. So I could hear it here, and I was like, well, let me just check the water pump pulley bolts. And they were a little loose. So now, when you fire this thing up, nothing. Tempted to back it back off because I don't think I got any video of how it sounded beforehand. But that's fixed. Also, this spark plug wire got a little too close to the header down there. And touched the manifold, so it got burned up, started misfiring. Luckily, just went to the parts store and got spark plugs or spark plug leads, wires, whatever you want to call them, for a Explorer, and boom, she's fixed. I'm probably going to get ones for an actual Falcon, just because I don't like the way that one fits, or I might just throw a distributor on it because, that's what these things got here. I was also chasing that tin. I don't know if you can hear it or not. That's a fuel pressure solenoid or something like that. Apparently normal. But yeah. All right, guys. So this is the last thing that I had to fix. So when I was driving, we picked the car up from Brunswick, Georgia, which was super easy. I have a toy card, so I didn't need an escort or anything like that. You just kind of take your paperwork in there. They cross some T's, dot some I's, and then they were like, "Hey, the car's over there. Feel free to go load it and get out of here." So got it loaded, no problem. Dealing with the paperwork and stuff was maybe like 25 minutes, if that. Um, so getting it loaded and everything, and then it's 5.5 hours from Brunswick, Georgia to Charlotte. So it was about 1 o'clock in the morning when we got back to Charlotte to unload this thing. And I had to unload it at my work because this car is lowered. So the tilt deck trailer I had, um, it was too steep of an angle. So there's a big hill at work I was able to use. But anyway, so it's 1:30 in the morning. Um, Driving this thing home, bolts back out. Um, Shifter is like disconnected from the transmission. Again, luckily I was able to uh, finger tighten those bolts and limp it to the house. I didn't have any problems with it again on the way home. And that's all I'm doing here is just taking the bolts out, throwing some Loctite on them just to make sure that that doesn't happen again. I've driven it maybe 150 miles since I did this, and it's been great. It's tagged and everything now, so next video will be out driving it. Maybe take it on the Blue Ridge Parkway or something. Um, but it's a perfect kind of little grocery getter. Um, just it's been a lot of fun to drive it, and as you'll see here in just a second, it was the coolest car in the parking lot of the local Aldi's in Monroe, North Carolina. I fixed this boot. I know everybody's gonna be like that. Yeah, there she goes. But anyway, guys, that's it. Appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.